What is the SIM Registration Act? The SIM Registration Act requires the registration of all SIMs, including those in card and electronic form, as a prerequisite to activation. Under the measure, users of all mobile devices, including prepaid broadband devices, must register their SIMs. The law was passed as a key measure against the prevalence of SIM-aided criminal activity, including smishing and other mobile phone and online fraud which proliferated due to the anonymity that prepaid SIMs afforded its users. Under the law, all SIMs sold by public telecommunications entities or PTEs and authorized distributors or resellers shall be in the activated state. These will only be activated once end users register their SIM in established registration platforms. What information is required to register SIMs? The end user needs to provide the following information: full name, date of birth, sex, address, government ID with photo, declaration that the ID presented are true and correct. For corporations, the requirements are SEC Certificate of Registration, Board Resolution designating the authorized representative, and, in the case of other juridical entities, a special power of attorney. What kinds of identification cards will be accepted to register SIMs? The following are the official ID cards that will be accepted in registering SIMs: passport, national ID, Social Security Service ID, GSIS System E-Card, driver's license, NBI clearance, police clearance, firearms license to own and possess ID, Professional Regulation Commission ID, Integrated Bar of the Philippines ID, Overseas Workers Welfare Administration ID, Bureau of Internal Revenue ID, Voters ID, Senior Citizens Card, UMID Card, PWD Card, other government issue ID with photo. Can the law stop spam or scam messages and other fraudulent activities? The passage of the SIM Registration Act is a major step to combat fraudsters who have been taking advantage of SIM use anonymity in illicit activity. This measure complements Globe's long-standing fraud protection efforts, including investments in filtering systems, proactive blocking of scam and spam messages, and data-sharing partnerships with bank and other financial institutions. Who is covered by the SIM Registration Act? The law covers all individuals, both local and foreign, and corporate entities using SIMs purchased in the Philippines for use in mobile devices and prepaid broadband devices. The data of existing postpaid subscribers must be aligned with the registration requirement of this Act. When will the law take effect? The law will take effect 15 days after its publication in the Official Gazette or in newspapers of general circulation in the Philippines. Implementing rules and regulations, also known as IRR, will have to be drafted before SIM registration can commence. What is expected to be in the implementation of rules and regulations? The IRR set the guidelines and details for the monitoring and proper implementation of the SIM Registration Act. When the law takes effect, how long do SIM users have to register their SIMs? The law requires all existing mobile phones and broadband subscribers to register their SIMs with their respective service providers within 180 days from the effectivity of the law. The Department of Information and Communication Technologies, or DICT, may extend the registration period for 120 days through a formal and validated request to the Department of Information and Communications Technology, or DICT. SIM users are required to register the SIMs as a prerequisite to activation. Where do I register? As required by law, Globe will establish an online registration platform or website which will enable end users to register their SIMs. Further information on the registration process shall be made available as soon as the registration facility is available. I don't have internet access. Where will I register? The implementation of rules and regulations, or IRR, will prescribe the guidelines on how concerned government agencies and public telecommunications entities will facilitate registration in remote areas with limited internet access. What is the SIM registration process for children below legal age and do not have government ID? Minors shall register the SIMs under the consenting parent or legal guardian. I'm a postpaid subscriber. Do I still have to register my SIM when the data is already with PTE? Existing postpaid subscribers will have to provide the other mandatory information required under the law that were not provided upon postpaid subscription in order to align data of postpaid subscribers in the SIM registration in compliance with the law. I am a verified GCash user. Do I still have to register my SIM? Yes, SIM registration must be done separately. What happens if I fail to register the SIM within the mandated time? The SIM will be deactivated. If my SIM gets deactivated for failure to register, may I get the same number upon SIM repurchase? No. Customers who fail to register their SIMs will not retain their same number. This is why prepaid SIM users must register within the mandated time. What will I do if I lose my phone or device with my registered SIM? End users who lose their respective devices with registered SIMs must inform their respective PTEs. We will announce closed procedure for reporting once the IRR has been approved. Can subscribers use more than one SIM once the law takes effect? Yes, subscribers may use multiple SIMs but will be required to register all SIMs under their name. Is there a penalty for non-compliance? Yes, the law prescribes penalty for both individuals and telcos.